Hello, Aries. This is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. This is going to be a love prediction for the next month. So, all my readings are intended to be timeless. So, whenever you come across this video, is intended for you to watch it at that time. I do want to remind you that this doesn't have to be just Aries and Sun. This could be Aries in your Moon, your Rising, or even in your Venus. Do remember these are general readings, so just take what resonates and throw out the rest. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. As well as how to contact me in case you don't find the reading that you're looking for. You can always reach me by moongoddess114433@gmail.com, and I can get you set up. The turnaround time for my videos is usually 24 to 48 hours, depending on how many I have set up, and also, because I do have a day job, how my week is going with that as well. But I know that people are really anxious when they send questions, so I try to get it back as soon as possible. Let's see here. What do you have got going in your love life, Aries? What's going on with Aries' love life? So, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So, you've got all these situations ending. You have ending of cycles, and Knight of Wands. Okay. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Cups. The only one you don't have is the Ten of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Cups, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords for Aries. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Cups. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Wands. For Aries, please clarify the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. Underneath Temperance is Five of Wands. So you've had a lot of patience. You've been practicing patience. It's like I'm getting a sense of dealing with a bunch of bullshit, but yet trying to maintain your patience, trying to maintain your temper. I know me, my Aries is in my Mars. My Mars is in Aries. So I tend to have a little bit of a temper. So I understand that especially since you're a fire sign. I'm a water sign. So I'm a Cancer sun with Aquarius in Moon and Capricorn rising. My Venus is in Leo and my Mars is in Aries. So I'm pretty, I do have a little bit of fire in me. But to be an Aries sun, be putting up with some bullshit, some chaos, arguing, fussing and fighting and nagging, and you're maintaining your patience, kudos for you. Kudos, Aries. Kudos. Now I'm just doing some oracle cards now for further clarification. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. We have Golden Palace. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. Commitment. Okay, Aries. Looks like patience is a virtue and it pays off. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So, we had two cards come out, Deep Freeze and Details. Spirit, you be on some mess when you know I've done and only asked for one card. Yes, I talk back to my spirit guides. I'm stubborn, y'all. I am so stubborn. Spirit, please help me. Please give me a clarifier for Knight of Wands and Five of Pentacles for Aries. We have listening. Bottom of the deck. Dragon's Lair. Okay. Dragon's Lair. That, wow. Let me look and see what that means. I've used this deck so much, but I don't recall getting that very much. So I'm going to look at the meaning, number 19. It says, you are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. So that's just basically telling me this Dragon's Lair pretty much goes with the bottom of the deck that you had for the first deck, which was the Everyday Witch Tarot. Having patience during chaos. Having patience and listening to your inner voice when you enter the Dragon's Lair, when you're in enemy territory. You've been basically dealing with some bullshit, and you just kind of sit back and listen to your inner voice and been patient, knowing that everything will happen in divine timing. So, I mean, kudos, Aries. Seriously. So let's get to this reading. So you have the Ten of Cups, which represents a happy commitment, happy life. That's, the ultimate fulfillment in love. And it's clarified by the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords has to do with being in a stalemate, in a stuck position. The Golden Palace. So you have a loving relationship that you're in, but you're blindfolded because it's like, I'm getting a sense of wanting more. It's like you're in a rut. When you've been in a relationship and you kind of get stuck to the everyday tasks, everyday mundane things that happen day to day. It's like a routine. You tend to get stuck in a routine day in and day out. And it's like you really want to break free of that. And sometimes with this, sometimes it tends to be like, and those of you this resonates with, you're going to know what I'm talking about, a gilded cage. It's like, just because our home looks golden and perfect, it's still a gilded cage. It's still where you're just like, you feel stuck. And you want to rekindle that spark, is what I'm getting. You've been patient. But something in this also is, it's more than what it seems. Because we do have the cards, the Five of Swords and the Dragon Slayer. So it's not all that it seems. I feel like, they're outside here. But then you have the Golden Palace. So it's just telling me that, for example, when you put things on Facebook and you have these happy couple pictures and everyone's like, oh, so envious of this perfect relationship and home life y'all got. But in truth, they don't know what's going on behind the Golden Palace walls, this gilded cage. We have the Ten of Swords. So, of course, tens are the end of cycles. So, it's like, you know who your enemy is. You know who stabbed you in the back, who's talked about you, but there's going to be a brighter day. The arguments, the pettiness is coming to a close. King of Cups. This is the King of Cups, and then, of course, clarified also by the Commitment card. So, this is telling me that the arguments are coming to an end. The true love, the love that you crave, that you want, that you've been looking for, because he does have the spyglass. You've been looking for this ending. You want to re-spark that love. You want it to be exciting. You're tired of the everyday bill routine, the bills, the chores. It's weighing you down. Of course, you have the Ten of Wands here, which again has to do with being weighed down, exhausted. You're like, I don't know if I can take them final steps to lead to this happiness card. You want the Queen of Pentacles. You want that fruitful, steady relationship, but yet you want it to be sparked. You want it to be more. You don't want just the mundane. There's a deep freeze. You're stuck in a rut. You're stuck in a rut because of the details of everyday life. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Action. He is going on this adventure. He's going to face the dragon, right? Excitement, passion. He's going for adventure. This also represents traveling. So the Knight of Wands tells me that he is moving out of the Five of Pentacles, which is, the Five of Pentacles is like left out in the cold. But in this reading, of course, it's also clarified by the Listening card. It's just telling me that I'm hearing that it's representing, I'm reading this intuitively, that you need to go on this adventure. You need to get out of the house. Get away. Listen to your inner guidance, your inner voice. Listen to your heart, to what it's telling you. The key to getting out of this rut is to follow your adventure, your desire to something creative and passionate, something you're passionate about. So let's look more into that. To get out of that freeze, to get out of that, you're a fire sign, and it's like you're getting frozen. You feel frozen in this rut. You want to thaw out. You want to feel alive again. You want to wiggle your toes in the warmth of the dragon's fire. Spirit, please give us advice on how she can rekindle her fire, break her fire, and feel like she's living again. We have the third eye chakra. The sacral chakra. And prosperity begins. Bottom of the deck is choose wisely. And underneath that is deception and envy. But I feel like you need to take the mask off. I'm hearing actually, so choose wisely. I'm hearing choose your words wisely as you remove the mask. And what that means to me is, don't get heated up, just in a calm manner. Explain that you need more oomph in your life. And with the third eye chakra and the sacral chakra and prosperity begins, all that, what I'm hearing is you and your partner need to try tantric sex. I know, I just went way off the bar with that, didn't I? Astral sex in the astral realm. In meditation, meet each other telepathically in a location that you predestined together, and practice without touching each other, transferring sexual energy back and forth. It's like a continuous orgasm that doesn't stop, and it's going to rekindle that fruitful energy between you, that spark that's going to make it come back alive. So, Aries, let me pull you a crystal card here. So we have muscovite, and it says, Heady muscovite, also known as common mica, acts as a navigational tool for explorers of the supernatural and synchronistic. Who needs it? The pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Where to put it against your forehead while peering into the future. So actually, that tells me muscovite would be good for this astral travel. Hey, wink, wink. When to use it? When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite and need to get a grip. Develop your foresight. So, moldavite. And one last card for you, Aries. A love note from the universe. My throat is getting dry. I've been recording videos all day long. Spirit, please give us a love letter from the divine. It says, time to make a demonstration. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal, and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching my video, Aries. Good night.